Thanks, Juliana. So before I get started, I do just want to kick this off and shout out to Group 2 for being a great sounding board as I was putting this all together to share today. So my name is Corey. I am a business analytics manager at Comcast. But just to kind of jump into things, today is the culmination of a week of new learnings, and we're here today to celebrate those learnings with new friends. At the beginning of the week, we were asked, what's special about you and how do you make that useful? It's that one question that we've spent the week thinking about and working towards answering. We've talked about strategies to use to answer that question, not just in our work lives, but our personal lives as well. I'm going to touch on a few of those strategies that really stood out to us as Team 2. The first one is the concept of strengths and weaknesses. We all think of strengths as things that we're good at, but we also have things that we're good at and just don't like doing. We shouldn't be considering those strengths. Instead, the concept of obligations was introduced, and it completely changed my purview on what I should focus on enhancing in my life. Then in networking, we've all heard the phrase, it's not what you know, but who you know. This session took that a step further and explained the concept of it's not who you know, but who knows you. It's a slight twist on the original quote, but really drives home the importance of networking and ensuring that you're making an impression in others' lives. As Dr. Pinkett says, be a go giver, not a go getter. Every interaction you have with someone is an opportunity to make an impact. Next, and this is a point that I plan on bringing back to my team and really making a focus area in my life, is the idea of transformative listening, the art of just listening, not asking questions, not thinking through a response before they're finished, but just listening. Making a point to enhance your soft skills really drives your ability to connect with your team. Ensuring that you are being inclusive, giving kudos, and making sure every voice in the room is heard really reinforces your commitment to that team. Hearing is an ability and listening is a skill. The final point I want to touch on is the theory of maintenance versus problem solving. Maintenance is the enemy of progress and innovation. This is something that I know I struggle with, but we want to make sure that we aren't getting lost in the typical day to day and making time to challenge typical norms and push to answer the questions and problems that are affecting our organizations. This leads to the best times of innovation. While my four highlights don't come close to touching on all the different and important things we learned this week, it does shine a little light on a few things that really stuck with us and that I want to bring back with me and enhance what's special about me. And that's not just useful to me, but to others. As Team 2 knows, we loved our quotes when we met at the end of every day. And I'll leave you with one of our favorites. Your attitude is contagious, is yours worth catching. And with that, I will send it over to Ryan.